Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Vannin and you've joined me here in Satisfactory. So, in the last stream that we did on Satisfactory, we didn't accomplish an awful lot. It was one of those planning episodes, I think, or streams. You may have noticed I am here in the rocky desert, and you may have noticed that it's void of those foundations. The foundations were what I'd kind of used to lay out like an infrastructure thing. But since doing that, and now, I've learned how to go around corners with straight foundations. Because you can't get curved foundations. It's not a thing. Wish it was. It'd be great if it was. But anyway, I divulge. Divulge. One's correct, one isn't. Anyway, so yeah, I've taken them down, and you can kind of see over in the background there. You can see the factories that are over there. There's still some foundations, sort of like floating around in the air, but I'll get to those in a bit. So this. On this stream, we are going to head over and make a start on the plastic and rubber factory. Apparently I can't drive. Which is down by the computer factory. As you need plastic in, or is it rubber we need? I can't remember, you know. And I'm not very good at driving this since they did the update. I wasn't particularly great at driving it beforehand. I was about to blame it on the update, and I can't blame it on the update. I really can't drive very well with keyboard and mouse. Almost died. Although I say that, this thing has like a health bar. You can see it down the bottom left-hand corner. You see my health bar at the bottom, and then you see the truck's health bar above it. Never seems to go down. Like, I've crashed these things, I've driven them off, like, cliffs. Doesn't seem to phase it. Right, can I drive over? Is this deep? Oh, no, it's not. Happy days. Right, so I was going to do an awful load of stuff over the weekend, and then I did none of it. Or during the week, sorry. So I was going to do stuff, and then, yeah. You're very busy at work. I wouldn't go that far. Didn't want to do it, really. So, earlier on, I hopped on, and I laid down a few foundations. And I linked them up with the computer factory. So technically this isn't on grid, like lined up on grid, but it's not a problem because I've gone off this to come in with it, and then I'm gonna go out and then take this to like another bit. So where we were, which was here. No, it wasn't. I'm lying. Telling porcupines, go away. So in this area here we were. Well, we were right here, I think. So this area, this kind of flattish area, or just around here somewhere, is where I'm thinking of putting our central hub. So we have some iron nodes over here. So we've got quite a lot of normal iron nodes, and then we've got 2 normal copper nodes, 3 copper nodes, and there's another normal and another normal one there, so forth and so on. But anyway, I'm thinking of doing a central storage here, and maybe we will utilize the iron we have down here and the copper for something. I'm not sure what we'll end up using that for. We may never use it at all, but I was thinking here for our central storage. Here is kind of like the central point on the map, sort of, or even here, but this is high. This is high up. And yes, I'm going to need to bring a train up into this sort of location, somewhere around here, probably this end more than anything. But that's fine because we've got like a slopeway that comes up this way. But that'll be for bauxite. But up in this high location, there's also more coal. And so we're looking at impure, normal, pure, and another normal. Now, I'm not too sure what aluminium, like the bauxite and the aluminium, what ingredients they take, because I never really got into it. That was one of my buddies. So this needs to be tapped. These two have already been tapped, and I need to do something. I need to do some kind of bringing stuff backwards and forwards through this area. I am potentially thinking about a train, because I'm actually thinking of a train line. You know, we've got the computer factory here, and we're going to have trains here, because obviously there's going to be a train just going backwards and forwards to this. So taking rubber to here and then coming back, grabbing more rubber and taking it back, so forth and so on. And then there's obviously going to be a train that's going to come along, and it's going to pick up and it's going to take the products that are being done in the computer factory, and it's going to bring it back to eventually our central storage that we're going to have here. But I'm thinking of an actual train line that comes down here, and this one ties into it through under here. So I'm thinking of it like spurring here and then coming backwards and forwards. And what I have planned for that, eventually I'm going to give it a shot at doing a roundabout. Why I'm thinking a roundabout and not just sort of like a junction that we've had before is because the train that goes to that to take the rubber, so it's going to grab the rubber from here, head down, drop the rubber off, and then come back. Well, how does it get back onto this line? I don't want it to go all the way to the central storage for it to then turn around and come back. So I'm going to do, rather than just do an ordinary junction in that area there, I'm going to do some kind of a roundabout so it can come down this line, hit the roundabout, come back, and then go back down. So I've got a few trees here that I'm probably going to maybe have to get rid of. I say maybe, almost certainly have to get rid of. That's all I've really done for this, to be honest. I wanted to try and build something, but I'm unsure as to what. You can see on the right hand side I have stuff already kind of like figured out as to what I need to do. So I'm almost wondering whether I should, so I don't have to use too many pumps, is maybe build down the bottom there. Maybe if we... I really don't know how much space I'm going to need. Because I've calculated it with 600 oil. But in the future, this is probably going to get a lot bigger. Because I know there's such things as blenders. Which rather than you having to have pipes and stuff, so if you need to mix something together, like packaged fuel, you can dash off the need for packages because you can put water and the heavy oil residue into a blender. I think. Like I said, furthest I've ever been in this game was playing on a multiplayer game, and I did the transport infrastructure type stuff. So maybe we could do something like this then. Because we only need to do 10 to get the ball rolling. So I have enough for like 30 refineries. I only need 10 to get going. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Maybe I go the other way. That was 7. That was 8. That's 9. And that is 10. Make sure that is the right number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and number 5. Right, when I go to logistics, stackable pipeline. Or do I just bring it straight down and don't do it down the middle? Makes a bit more sense, doesn't it? So what I'm thinking here is I need to bring in 600. And that's exactly how much one of these big pipes can take, is 600. So if I then basically bring this stop it. So if I bring this down stupid autosave, Mark II with the indicators, because I like the indicators. Like they've got the option there without the indicators, but I don't like the no indicators, to be brutally honest. Make that noodle. And we need the pipeline junction. And then we can get rid of this. Is not required. I don't like that. Don't even think I need to use the 600 lines at this point, because it's 600 coming in, and then 300 is going to go this way, 300 is going to go that way, and then a lot of stuff's going to go directly on. Well, so it won't be 300 each way, but I think I will stick with it. And I might put on some what are they called? Valves. Yeah, that's right. Maybe stick on some valves. And we can limit the flow of what goes where. So this is going to take 60 per. So if I go back to here and then put a valve like that and then a valve like that. So 60 times 4 is 240. So no, it's not turned on, is it? So I can't do anything. But if I limit to 240 and that one at 240, actually. So let's go the valve. Put it right up to this junction. And then we'll set that at 240 and that 240, and then 60 goes into there. And then we'll stop anything coming back. So we'll set that at 6. Well, that's at 600 now. So we'll leave that at 600. So now everything that comes into here will then be the 600. So that's 1, 2, 3. So 1, 1, 2. 1, 2. That's it. You bugger off. Right, so I've got 2 over there that then need to come this way. Production, oil refinery, not oil refinery, oil doofer, foundations, and it's alright, doesn't it? And logistics, and we want pipeline Mark 2. So if we just went, if we had just gone one higher, we would have got like the bend, the really cool bend, but didn't really want to go any higher than that. I don't want that one. I want a stackable one, don't I? Change it to noodle. What would happen if I made that noodle? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Whack. Please. Production. Extractor. Logistics, and I want the stackable jobby. Pretty much there, isn't it? 1, 2, and then go like that into there. foundations. To the like that. May as well just put in a full foundation then, right? Possibly the wrong way round, but who cares? Nobody's probably going to really look at this bit at the end here. 1, 2. 1, 2. And a little bit of a hint that I've noticed. Once that green line indicating that you're in a straight line disappears, you're probably too long for the thing. See, I'm probably alright there, but I may as well keep it on the thing. Hopefully this will. Oh no. 1, 2. 1, 2. Actually, I don't want to do either of those, do I? No, I don't. One of those there. And then one of those there. Then I go boom, like that, into that. And then I want one of them like that. And that goes into there like that. That goes into there like that. Then we're all happy. Ish. These hold 300. And again, now look at it. I don't need that or that. Well, maybe I do. Don't know. Production. Oil production. This is going to produce 240. Is that pure as well? Is it pure? I think I may have got my maths wrong, you know. Logistics. I want one of these. One. Oh. 1, 2. Do I need... I might need to recalculate, you know, because I'm sure I only calculated it with one pure node. Is that the one pure node, though? That's the thing. Yeah, I could have sworn it was just the one pure node over here. So there should be 4 nodes. Pure, normal, normal, and pure. Ah, okay. Okay, I have not calculated this correctly. So a normal and a normal equal a pure. So 240 and 240 is 480. So that's 480, and we have 240 over here. So 480 plus 240. 720. So 720 divided by 60 equals 12. So I need 2 more. So 1 at each end more. Well, this was very, very easy. Because I know that once you start dealing with liquids, so plastic and rubber, fuel, aluminium production, because there's liquids in that, I think. Gets I always understood that it got harder. Because the problem with liquids is that they can flow backwards and forwards. And you need to consider things like head lift and all sorts of other stuff. So that now makes an awful lot more sense. My calculation was wrong. Yeah, I've got Mark 2s on these. That shouldn't be a thing. And we want that. And we run all the way back to the other end. Not sure why I deleted all of that. And select that one. Now, I have no, 480 coming in from here. So 480 divided by 60 is 7.74. So I can say I just want 120 coming that way. If I then don't have any flowing back again, so that'll be 480. And then so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It needs to come in on this one. saving. So from there, 1, 2. So again, if I go with a valve like there, and then a valve there, then nothing can then flow back down, going down that way. It'll all be sent down to here. So my thinking, valve here to stop oil going back. We don't want it going back. We just want it going forwards. And then if I do a valve here, because that line is feeding here up to here, but it still needs a bit more, which will come from here. And then this will then do all the rest. That sounds like a thing to me. And then if I get a merger, stick it on there, 2, 3. This produces 130 per minute, so I'm going to need to have a conveyor. It's too close. Okay. So what's the biggest belt we've got? We have got 480. 480 divided by 130 can do 3. Okay. And then Mark 2, like that, into there, and into there, and into there. Okay. Now, yeah, I could put these like right up against here and have them all running down, but I actually quite like having things higher because I'm also thinking of maybe catwalks, or I'm not sure, you know, what I want to do with this. I'm trying a slightly different approach, which is trying to show you guys what I'm doing during the stream rather than me doing the stuff I'm not sure about off camera and then kind of showing you afterwards, because the more I think about it, the more it's probably not very interesting just hearing me waffle about something. Oh, did this thing that you can't see. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do a little bit more actually on camera, and then that way you guys can see what it is that I'm doing, and you can come along for the journey about me, messing up. And then same will be for there. That isn't it. Right, delete these two. Grab that. Now all I'm doing here is like I'm looking at the belt, and then I press and hold left control, and it then snaps to where I want it to go, because it knows it wants to connect to that. How it knows, don't know. It's just very clever, you see. Okay. So that'll then be able to come out of here and then link up with one of these. Well, not one of these, but a number of these. In order to make plastic or residual plastic or residual rubber. This alternate recipe, so this makes 60 rubber, and it needs 30 plastic and 30 fuel. This makes 20 rubber. I suppose if we want to make a lot of rubber, but I'm not sure what uses a lot of rubber, so I know I need rubber for over at the other place, so I need to make some. But I need water. So need to hook all of these the pipes up though. let's not do it directly underneath. So you're producing 20 heavy oil residue, 246. So we're definitely sticking with a... Like a really, really dark reddy purple, isn't it? Alter this one. Kind of that, isn't it? That is pink. There we go. Darker with it. That's still very much... That looks closer. So 12 times 60 is 720. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. There's 60 times 6 is 360. So let's use a Mark II pipeline. Starting to think I should have done the pipeline before I did the other thing. Mark II into there. Let's change all of these. Okay. Not quite perfect turns, but it'll do. Okay, so these are each going to be producing 60 times 6 is 360. So 360. And I've run out of copper sheets. Typical. Absolutely typical. So I'm going to be bringing in so the fuel, I suppose, can be on this bit, and I can do water and stuff over here. Because it might be quite cool to see the water extractors. I don't know how many I need though. Okay, so that's going to stay there. Foundation. Change that to that. And yeah, I don't have enough of the thing. I do have enough, but it's back at the other base. All right, does that go? From what I understand is almost everything in this game can snap. Hey Chris, how are you? I am very well. Question is, how are you? So, almost everything in this game can snap. And if I understand the game properly, if I put these foundations down like underneath these ones, then the water extractor will then snap to them. It kind of looks like it's snapping. So let's go and get some more copper. Or to be more precise, copper. What are they called? Sheets. If you were my truck, where would you be? Oh, there it is, over there. Not really a truck, is it? It's like a buggy. And I have an idea for the power plant. My idea for the power plant is to go really, really industrial looking. So having like that's what I'm looking for. Having like beams and pillars and steel that kind of thing. So I'm building like the lower layer in steel here, because I have some steel in that building, well, a fair amount of steel in that building, and there's going to be, so I thought, you know, they're side by side, they should really kind of have a similar feel to them, and I'm going to use glass in it as well. But I'm not going to go too kind of like built in, even though like the game rains and stuff like that, but this area is pretty, you know, idyllic. You know, it is called the Golden Coast, I believe. So to me that kind of like states that it's like very warm, you know, that kind of thing. So not raining a lot. So does things all need to be enclosed inside of stuff? Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, the computer factory and the plastic factory will have a similar feel to them. The northern forest, to me, there's a lot of wildlife around. It's a forest, so I think concrete suits better. And where we've built that sort of heavy modular frame factory, having a mixture of materials. Although I'm not sure I'm not totally sold on the outside. I quite like the area where all the resources come in, and I like the fact that it's a mismatch of different materials. Nice. Although work. It still baffles me. I'm in my 40s and it still, well, it doesn't baffle me, it like amazes me. But there's people in the world where it's 8 o'clock at night for me, or 8 o'clock in the evening. Yet you're talking about just about to go to work because it's like morning time. I just killed a doggo. I didn't mean to do that. Just made an adorable squeak sound as I ran him over. Look away for 2 seconds and you end up sliding all over the place. I think I need a road, and I need a road like Rapido. I need a Rapido road. One where I'm not going to hit speed bumps all the time. Almost died. I think I just pressed E. I did just press E. I was scratching my leg. And, yeah, pressed E. Don't press E. Well, unless you want to get out. I recommend getting out at high speed, though. Who put that there? That was me, wasn't it? 7:15 in the morning. Ouch. Right. Time to go into the lag fest that is inside of here. So 30 frames per second. It's now hovering at 30 frames per second. Let's go in and see how fast it drops. Or maybe if it's not loaded in. I wonder whether here is a border. Although in update 8 the borders aren't supposed to be a thing. That might not be working, I don't know. Because that's the Spire Coast. This is classed as the Rocky Desert, and this is the Northern Forest. Up here. Or here is Northern Forest, Spire Coast, Rocky Desert. So yeah, a jump to go over. Yeah, that'd be cool. Don't give me ideas like that. What did I come here for? Oh, now we've got the... Oh, no. We don't have the framiness. Do we? So, I need these. That can go in the bin. That can go in the bin too. Oh, I put a computer into cook earlier on. I'm sure it came up just before stream that it had finished. Oh, there we go. Alternate fused quick wire. Alternate charcoal. Or alternate steel plate coated plate. Well, that's pretty rubbish, isn't it? That one, I guess. I mean, it's pretty grim. Not gonna lie. Can't imagine what I'll use it for. Right. I need some more steel, don't I? Have I got any in here? Pretty sure I've got some downstairs. Not there. Take that. Take that too. There's a load of concrete now, isn't there? I will be back in just a moment. I need to check on something. And I'm back. I thought as much. I can hear it absolutely smashing it down outside. Shock, horror, disbelief reigns in England. Who would have ever thought it? I have a feeling I'm going to hit that stick. I was right. I think next episode, depending on how far along we get along with this, I think we need a stream on making some blueprints, I think. Because we desperately need a train. Yeah, the rain is nice. You know, in the summer, if it's been, you know, hot. It doesn't normally get too hot in the UK, but the past couple of years, it has been getting like a bit warmer. And our weather experts are saying that we could get you know, as high as 40 odd degrees, because the rest of Europe is pretty much cooking right now. I think Europe is right now thinking it's Australia and has set itself on fire. You're in New Zealand, aren't you, Chris? What's the weather like there? Whenever I've watched like England and New Zealand play cricket, New Zealand always kind of looks a bit like the UK, like weather-wise. But looks can be deceiving. Oh, there's another one, isn't there? Forgot. Dying of radiation might be an exaggeration. Midwinter, but it's been... Yeah, it's normally quite overcast here, like especially during the winter and stuff like that. Our weather can be very, very changeable as well. I think most places can. I do know that a lot of people that I know that are from like hot countries have said that the heat here in the UK feels different. Like I know somebody from Sri Lanka who says that like 30 degrees over in Sri Lanka, you know, is all right, whereas 30 degrees here feels like really horrible. Is very interesting. Guessing it's like, you know, the way the weather is in that country. I know, you know, some places are more humid, you know, closer to things like the sea and stuff. So yeah. Production. I knocked out, there was a node, well, not a node, it was just like a piece of iron that was there, and there was like a piece of like copper that was just lying there, and it's the same. There's a rock over there that's irradiated, because there is like dotted around the place. I think like on the top of there, there's a like node for uranium, so you can put a miner on there and then hook it up with belts and stuff, and then be able to like mine uranium. Yeah, so every so often, like you get the actual nodes of limestone, but you'll also just get a random rock somewhere that you can hand mine for. It doesn't grow back or anything. It's just like a random rock. I started once here in the desert, and I was up by this lake here, so I was literally just in this area here, I think it was. And the amount of rocks that you find in the desert, if you go around banging them all open and keeping all of the stuff, and every time you go back to base, stick it in a box, when you unlock the MAM and it comes to you like, we want X amount of Caterium and we want X amount of this and we want X amount of that, you literally can just go to that box and just be like, bam, bang, 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 bang. There you go, done. Give me the stuff. It's nuts. Like where I grew up, which is in the north of England. Well, it's an island. The temperature is very, very different, even to where I am, and there's only like a couple 100 miles. So yeah, it's nuts. And 4 seasons in one day, 1000%. 4 seasons in one day is very, very normal for this country. That is very cool. Then does it work the same way? So if I turn you round. So I'm missing rotors, but that's cool. Another trip back. Okay, that's very, 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 very cool that I can snap them like that. So they then take up like 2 foundations each, and then... Okay. We can probably do some water type shenanigans there. So... Probably don't want to have to deal with this. Don't run away. By the way, if you turn on hostility, they don't really run away very much. They might run away for a second or two, but then they these guys start spitting all sorts of nasty snot at you, and it's grim and it hurts, and you die very easily. These things run at you, so like the pigs, like the small pigs, where they're in a group. As you can see, these things are in a bit of a group, and they're armored. Apparently they're very armored. So I'm gonna leave them alone. Right, so the polymer... Rock bashing in the desert does come in handy, very much. You kind of like move along nice and easily, and you can unlock all the different bits. I say that this game is kind of like broken down into like sections. So you have like your space elevator parts that unlock new bits, and you move forwards and you get to like the 8th level and stuff like that, where I think you've then unlocked everything in the game. Once you've actually unlocked everything, to me that's almost, I would say that's when the game for me, I'm thinking, is gonna really open up for myself. Like if I get to that level and I'm then looking at nuclear, I've got everything unlocked. There's nothing then ahead of me. And I then can start looking at altering stuff. So that computer factory that I have over there, that might not be enough at that point. I might need something bigger and better and more computery. So I just realised it looks like a smiley face. It looks like a robot's face. Eyes and the mouth. Yeah, cool. So yeah, I like to break computer games down into like parts. So you start off at the beginning and you're handcrafting a lot of stuff, and you don't even have floors yet. You don't have like foundations and stuff. In that period, you can actually, because you know it's then coming, you can then start actually, you know, bashing away at getting some resources to be able to unlock stuff. So recycled plastic, they will take the polymer resin and water. So should I do that here? And then do fuel elsewhere? And I could, right? Couldn't I? Or do I just do the fuel here? So I've got 720, I believe. So 20 times 12, that is 720, isn't it? Why am I looking at, why am I saying 60? It's 20. Times 12 is 240. I only need I only need one line. Why is the floor too steep? Oh, what is wrong with you? It doesn't want to connect to anything. Okay, right. Oh, that's ridiculous. So we're not doing fuel, and we might not be doing anything else at this rate. Why do the pipes just all of a sudden want to do that? I tell you what, I'm going to restart, go and grab a drink. And then see whether this actually wants to behave itself. So I shall be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, I'm back. It was a very, very quick break. Rebooted fast. So, that now does 240. So, put you there. So, 30. So, 240 divided by 30 equals 8. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Logistics. One, two. 1, 2. Why isn't it an invalid thingy? Oh, it's because I haven't changed the doofer in it. Hang on a second. Twisted all over the place. Anyway. These are all far too close. Bond's hairdo. Yeah, I suppose it does, doesn't it? I don't even need this, do I? I'll just do that. And then do a valve. Might be better. Taking it, taking it down the side or something like this. 1, 2. There. There. One, two. Okay. So these are all going to be packaged fuel. Copy. I'll run down the back and do the pasting. Now I might send the packaged fuel off to the power plant and I can unpackage the fuel. And send the bottles back. It's 4, isn't it? Uh, 480 divided by 60 is 4.6. So I can do up to half. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Move that. Gotta move. Splitter. One goes in there. Turn around, goes in there. Need the splitter, don't I? And I want to... One. actually don't need. Nice. So when I do the packaged water, they can come along here. Half can go in there, half can go in there. And then that'll then fill all of that up nicely. And then this will then make packaged fuel. Do these not all tiresome? They'll be making 60 per minute. So 60 times 8 is 480. Absolutely bang on 480. Right, where's the station? It's there, isn't it? Now, I'm going to have a load of stuff coming in this way. So I reckon I take everything out the other. And I'll keep this one nice and tight. So it really doesn't take up any space at all. So that's that done. So that takes 60 packaged water per one. So it's 8. So it's 60 times 8 is 480. 480 divided by 120 is 4. So production. I know I need to go and get but if I then go perfect, that fits in there nice. No clipping. Be able to do 4 in a line. And a packager can do what? Packaged water. It takes 60 water, so they will need 2 of them. So I know one of them for they do 60. Go to that one. Packaged water. So I need to do 8. One, 2, 3, 4. I need to expand. Why are you so temperamental? Either way, you've now run away. Computers. I opened this one. I have. Just leaving stuff behind. I have a tendency to leave screws behind because, well, I end up with tons of them. Two, 3, 4. Merger. Do these only need to be 60s? They only actually need to be Mark 3s, don't they? So therefore, Mark 4 do all of them. They're 240 and then that's 480. Right? 12 times 60. 720. I just shot myself in the foot. It's not 12, is it? It's 8. 8 times 60 is 480. So we only need the one line. And then if I go want a conveyor splitter, like this. That'll put the plastic in. So I'm going to need 4 of these. So there'll be 480. So therefore I'm going to need a Mark 2. There to there. Tell me where you. There to there. And then if I delete that, and then it won't be in the way. Make 2 of these. Yeah, I can. Ledge. Don't be like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then delete that. And then go back to these then, couldn't I? Oh, I want the indicators, don't I? I like the indicators. Oh, it's in the perfect position anyway. And then just get a wall quickly. So they are 4 meters high, so that is 8 meters. And that's coming up by get a foundation, get a 2 meter one. Less than 2 meters, they shouldn't need any pumps. I'll stick them on if they do need them, but don't think I can make another one. No, I can't. So I just need to do 2 more of these here. So how many foundations in total is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it to there. That's where we're going with it, isn't it? Yeah. Just need to pop those 2 in there, link them up, and happy days. Let's hope these are not too close. Right. So that's the fuel part then done. I need to paint these, don't I? Customizer. These can be blue because they're for water. These can go blue as well, actually. Okay. So, oil comes into here and then gets split up into polymer resin, 130 per minute, and then 20 per minute heavy oil residue. Heavy oil residue comes down here and then goes into these refineries here, mixed with packaged water, which we are making just here. Logistics, belt, Foreo. And then we'll come down this line and then go up and into there and then down, and then out of there will come the packaged fuel ready to go to a train to then head over to the other place that is not yet built. So we will make ourselves a little awesomey sink. Nope. And then that will go into there. Apparently all over the place, so we won't do that. We will give that another go. We'll make an awesome sink. We'll get some logistics going. Now I'll go into there, and that's going to need some power as well. So that's fuel done. Just got to get some power over here. Grab some more materials to finish off and do those last two. And then we should be good. We need plastic to make the plastic containers for does irk me that happens. Anyway, we need the plastic, and we also need to I actually need to connect those up, don't I? So we need the plastic to make the plastic containers. But once we've made a few plastic containers, we won't need to make any more. We need 60 plastic containers per minute. Yeah, we can definitely do some... Stop walking about. Another 2. Yeah. We can get some constructors down. What does a constructor take for making... where are they? Empty canister. So 30 plastic makes 60 things. And I need 60. So I'm going to need 8 of these. Right. And then if I get mergers, so mark 1 into there, and then that's a mark 2 into there. And then it's a mark 3. So 60, 120, 180. 80, 210, 240, 50, 60, 70. Perfect. Empty canister. Copy. Okay. So then they're all set up. So that needs 30. Catch you later, Chris. Enjoy work, if that's possible. So I'm thinking I'm just going to bring over some plastic and put it in a box, because eventually we will be able to turn this off, like the plastic thing. So 30 per minute. So that'll be a maximum of a Mark III belt. And I'm just going to go Mark III all the way through. Mostly because I can't be bothered doing the maths. Organization. So I'll basically stick a bunch of plastic into that, and then all of these guys will then make plastic canisters that will head down this line here. I need to put Mark 1s in there. On the way out, I feel that like load balancing is fine. On the way in, I kind of find it slightly pointless because I do manifolds. So with a manifold, didn't want to go that line. It just happens over time. So is there really any point in dang. Yeah, so on the way out, technically, you know, you could start here 60 and then go to the 120 line and then up to your 3 and then the 4s. Don't see the point. When you've got that many in a line. The thing I did here of going 60 and that up, again, didn't really need to. If you're doing like a smelter and then splitting it, you know, back at the beginning there, then yeah, it's important. Need to come up with a better idea for what I'm doing with these and how I'm getting them out. I may have to alter and go another way. I don't know. I will have to have a think on it, and it's not something I'm going to do now, but we will need to get that plastic out of there. Or that polymer out of there. Then we need to make a decision on the breakdown of rubber and plastic, and then place those machines, because those machines also require water. So I'm wondering whether we can create all of our water here, which then means that we just need to decide where we're going to put our machines for the plastic and the rubber. I mean, do we go the other side? Don't know. I have a feeling I'm going to redo this. I'm going to end up redoing this because I'm going to end up needing more plastic and stuff like that. So we're going to, you know, break off the amount that we need to go, the amount of rubber that we need to go over to the computer factory over there, and I'll just send over how much we need. I won't bother with like sending like tons and tons. I'll just send over the amount that we're going to need. So it'll be a train with one thing on it, one carriage, and it'll drop over the rubber. It'll end up sending more than, but if I've got a way of like trying to send over like one machine's worth, because what does a machine make? So with that residual, it makes 20. No, it makes 40 rubber, doesn't it? That makes 20. That makes 60. That makes 20 rubber as well. What do I need? Oh, I don't even have the manufacturers built over there, do I? So, press R and go Whoa! Oh yeah, I forgot. I've got to click in the box. It's not given. Computer. So I need 12 per computer. And that makes 2. No, it makes, yeah, 2. So I'll need to make a fair amount of rubber. And the rest all can be plastic, and then we will see what happens. So 2 is 20 per minute. So I need 120 per minute. So that was a 6. 120 divided by 20. Yeah, we need 6. And that takes 40 in. So I need 6. I'll make like... Maybe I make like 10. So these need 40 polymer resin in. So that's 400. So that leaves 900 for plastic. And 900 divided by 60. 900 divided by 60 is 15. So I need 10 of them. Right, let's edit this. So I need 15 times ref rubber. No, I don't. I need 10. 10. And then 15 times ref plastic. So I need 25. So I have all of this. This isn't a problem. Just need to go and get it. 25 of them. So then how much water is that going to be? So I need 20 water per minute. So 20 times 15. So 20 times 15 is 300 water. So that's like 3 machines. Oh, autosave, go away. And then that's 40. So that's 600. So I need 9 water extractors. So 9 water extractors, and again have all of that. It's not a problem at all. Just need to go and get it. So yeah. You know what? 9 might actually fit in there. And if 9 fits in there, then that is absolutely bob on. Because that's 2. We'll get another 2, which we need to do. So that's that. So you might get like 1, so 1, 2, 3. Might get 4 on each side, on each of these sides. Which still leaves you another side there. Yeah, this could work. This could work. So we need to then run the water somewhere. So I mean, what we could do is like build up and have all the water extractors underneath, and then above here we could then do the, because they only take like 1 foundation really, well, 1 and a bit. So you could do like a plastic layer and like a rubber layer, or yeah, you could build over all of that, because we can build over onto this side as well. Like my plan is to do like a thing here. But what I might do is I might do the old trick like that, and then we get a wall, and sweep it up. And we go back to walls. And then if we do the gates, done it the wrong way. transport. Go back to the railway. So now we throw ourselves deftly into the water, and then you come in. And the same on this side. Yeah, I think that's going to work. So that's the beginning of our oil and plastic facility. So the train will come up here and be able to grab all of the bits and pieces, or it can just travel on through. If it needs to maybe turn around or something like that. But I do plan on having, as I mentioned earlier in the stream, I do plan on having a train line that actually just bombs its way down there, because I actually want the train line to continue round here, or at least come from. So it might go through here to come into this bottom part and eventually lead into the swamp. And there's all these resources in and around here. There's resources up in here that I want to make sure I'm utilizing as well. So I need to get train lines going through. The train line comes through here. The train line's going to go around the coast to the power facility, and I need to be able to get into the desert. So the train line will be coming through this way, and will then probably link up with there. There's some resources down here that I may use trucks or something, or conveyor buses or something. I'm not too sure, but I'll probably have some kind of a desert hub where all resources can go into, and then a train will then go, and like a central storage train will go there, and just pick up whatever is there, and then ferry that back, and then come back to our central storage, which we've now decided we're going to stick it here. So we'll have a train line come in, servicing here for whatever needs that here needs, even if it is just a case of going there. So this will create a small amount of plastic. We plan on there being some small amount of like power being generated there. There's a whole ton of oil here. There's oil here, but I'm already shipping that. I'm already piping that, and then that's going to get piped all the way to the Spire coast. Because I needed some of it down here. So yeah, yeah. That's it. Things are starting to come together in my own mind of how I want things to go. See, that big gap there, if it's possible, I would like the train line to go through there. And it can come down, and depending on these arches and stuff, I might have it like literally flat on the water. Like this one over here. Because I quite like that it's, you know, flat right on the water. It's quite cool. And this one over here, if I decide that I'm going to do it flat on the water, then I'll angle this one down as well, so this one goes flat on the water as well. Because the water will be the same height, so it won't be a problem to ramp that down. And then I can then turn that into meeting up with the line that's going to come through. So effectively, I'll have the line coming through, spur off that line, and bring that line and this line going into a roundabout. Because, like I said, need the train that's going to service the computers to be able to turn around at this end. Unless... take that straight on. Typical one-house steel. So unless I have a spur off that can do that, that might work. That might be an idea. We'll see. I'm running out of materials, and we're now at almost 3.5 hours. So I'm going to call that a stream. Thank you to everybody that tuned in and watched, and thank you to everybody that watches after I've stopped. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. If there's anything you'd like to see, chuck it in the comments. And till the next time, I will catch you laters. I'll do Satisfactory. So usual streams are Monday, Wednesday and Friday. That is now set in stone. I like streaming on those days. And it works. So yeah, until next time, take care of yourselves.